And welcome everybody to Hina's Fuwa Dream. I don't really like saying it like that, but potato potato. So,
Yep.
I'm Razer8915, and I'm joined by...
Zwei. I feel like my introduction anyway. But, here this is, Razer playing this game, and I'm just co-commenting. I'm watching the after it's been recorded.
Something like that. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like that is because so many deaths will happen in this game that I never really know when I'll get a successful run. I could just cut all the other stuff out, but then that would probably be depriving everybody of, you know, the awesomeness that is this game. Because the game is pretty fun. So basically, the backstory of this game is this girl, Hina, she's shooting her little hearts. She's been caught to this, just brought to this dream world. And she needs to help somebody. So, you know, let's get started with that. This is world...
So, what happens when you consume your hearts? Do you just get frozen and stuff, or...?
Yeah, they just get stunned in place. Now, you'll need to use this mechanic a lot in the future, because when you freeze somebody, they turn into a platform. Like you see somebody get stunned a little bit ago. You saw somebody get stunned a while ago, so that's it.
Yeah.
Now, each level in this game has 2 exits, with the exception of a couple select levels. The first level you just saw was me getting the normal exit, and that's basically because I kind of screwed up, and I forgot which exit was where. I mean, give me a break. I played this game about 2 years ago, I think. Somewhere around there. Now, if I had played this a little bit better here, I probably could have gotten this in only two attempts, but, you know, I haven't played this in forever. So, and I'm not sure if those clouds down there were there before.
I don't think they were. Wait, there are clouds in the black.
No, like, in that pit, in the first spot.
Yeah, I didn't see this. Okay.
Well, point is, to 100% a level, you have to get both exits, you have to get all the stars. Which, in general, you want to get all the stars if you're trying to go for the secret exit. So that's typically what I try to do. Sometimes, yeah, like, the music's been pretty nice. Like, you can find some of Desnoya's music, that's the maker of this game. You can find some of their music in some of their other games. Like, some of it's been reused, some of it just brand new for this game. Like, you'll find that some of the music for this game has been shared with another game. I can't remember if this game I'm about to say came before or after this game. I'm pretty sure it came before. But it's called Tabari and the Night of the Curious Moon. You'll find that some of the music has been used from that game. Sometimes some of it's been remixed a little bit. Either way, it's all good. Getting these last 2, well, not the last 2, but getting these last few stars, and I secret clear 100% this level, which I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know which level this is. This is World 2, Level 3 right here. So yeah, each world will typically have some kind of cues as to what level number it is. But the thing is, this game won't really let you select what level you go to next. Yeah, the game is just like you clear level, whether it's secret or the normal one, you just clear a level and they send you on your way. No idea where it's gonna be, but they do. And this is World 2.5 right here, which, if I recall, actually gives me a bit more trouble than I thought.
I think people want some music.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, this gave me more trouble than it should have. Mainly because I did stupid stuff.
I'm thinking the music that you know.
This was from Tabari and the Night of the Curious Moon. This version of the song. There is another version of the song in the game, but I may actually get to it, so I decided not to put it in there. You know, it happens. That was a stupid death. Eh.
I can see so much rage like being possibly happening if I don't get this game.
I was raging at this for a different reason than normal. All of those deaths were stupid deaths. There's no reason that they should have happened, really. Because this is an easy level. This is a freaking easy level. I just don't... I hate that I died so many times on this level. Especially because...
100% it?
Yeah, I always try to 100% a level on my first attempt. Which does kinda lead to just a bit of strife. But... if you wanna... I'm pretty sure if you want to get to the extra world, you have to 100% every level. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. This one should have been easy. I mean, this one isn't difficult. For the most part, though, you will find some of these levels will have you acting kinda strange after a while.
Kinda strange?
Yeah,
what does that entail?
Basically, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen in this video, but basically, how to say this? Also, this is World 5, I think. But, eventually, but some of the levels are timed, basically. And you base...
Did he tell you at the time?
No. Base, as in, the enemy, all the enemies, or the blocks, or whatever, they move on a timer, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, after a certain amount of time has passed, these blocks will start moving, that kind of thing. Now, basically, some of these levels have timers, and I played through all these levels before, but that was about 2 years ago. So, that's basically my knowledge of this game is slightly irrelevant at this point. So, as I play through this game, I try to remember levels that I've been to, and I try to remember... What was that?
I said, that could be that big there.
No.
That's a little thing.
Oh no, that guy's fine. Like, if you touch him, he can kill you, but for the most part, he's cool. You can just bounce on him. You know, like a rabbit, fluffy version of Kirby. And you will need those guys sometimes. But, as I was saying before, the game will make you have to rush through levels sometimes. And odds are you won't know...
Oh, you can destroy those?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go on. So someone's gonna rush through levels sometimes because there's,
like timers. You won't know if you're on a timer for a level until you start seeing stuff just be destroyed, basically.
Yeah.
But if it does happen in this video, it's because I don't really cut any deaths out because there really aren't any deaths. I mean, I do pretty well at this game. It's a puzzle game, so what all you can really do, you know? No, it's not. All I gotta do is change the, oh yeah, I never explained this mechanic, did I? Basically, there are those orbs that basically change the way gravity is. Well, change the direction that gravity goes. Like, the green ones typically send you left, the yellow ones to the right, the blue ones send you downward. This is World 3, I believe. And the red ones send you upwards. Oh, and there's a new block right there. There's ice blocks and the broken ice blocks. Broken ones...
ice blocks make you slide.
Yeah, ice blocks make you slide. The broken ice blocks will break after a little bit. Those will be the bane of your existence sometimes. For the most part, everything in this game can be the bane of your existence. Those jumping guys there, they can be the bane of your existence because they jump when you get to the end of a platform. And it's like, Oh my goodness. No, no, no. Because you try to calculate how their jumps go sometimes, and you just screw up.
And that red block can fall down, like, is it obvious that it's gonna happen the first time?
It's not obvious, but if you play enough... Also, I thought I had died there for a second. But if you play enough Mario, then you should kind of be able to judge some of these things. Like, some of the falling platforms in Mario. Like, sometimes they just seem obvious, sometimes they don't. Oh, another note real quick. The secret exits won't start appearing until you start collecting the yellow stars. Once you actually get all 5 yellow stars, that's when the secret exit shows up. Like, see?
Gotcha.
Like, see, you didn't even see any hint of it earlier. But there it is, right there.
Oh. Isn't that very exciting?
Yep. And I'm still in World 3. This one... This one, when I initially did it, gave me a little bit of trouble, but it's not difficult.
So, I guess the most unique thing about this game is that the fact that you can't, like, that you don't know what's level going to next. So, World 3, like, you can go from World 3 to World 5, like, without any warning, right?
Basically, yeah. Also, the way you have to do some of these puzzles is also fairly difficult. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like there, just now. Basically, I had forgotten this, but I have to keep going. Now, you can salvage some of these little mess-ups sometimes.
Other times you gotta start over from the beginning.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you can salvage them, sometimes... If you want to salvage some of these, sometimes you have to get kind of creative. Now, the way I was supposed to time that was for one of the stars to come by and kind of lift me up so I didn't have to make that risky jump and slow me down. But I worked it out somehow. Now this part tends to get a little tricky. If you don't do this fast enough, you'll get stuck inside that block with that pink guy. Which is why I turned back right there, because I already know that I wasn't going to have enough time because I screwed up that jump. But that time, I had it. I totally had it, and then I hit that thing before I collected those stars.
This means no secret thing, no secret exit.
Screw that mess. Screw that mess. I'm doing this.
Wait, so you still managed it somehow?
Like I said, there are ways to fix your screw-ups in this game. Yeah, you just gotta get a little bit creative about it sometimes. And hope that this jump or that jump actually gets you where you need to go.
Because if it doesn't, well, you can screw it.
Yeah, like when I made that jump back there, I didn't really know if I could make it. Boing, and almost, but the secret exit's down here. Yeah, sometimes the game will almost force you. This is back in World 2, by the way. Like, the game will kind of force you into certain situations where you have to make premature stops and all that. Oh, by the way, those black jellyfish sparky guys...
You can't kill them, right?
Yeah, you can't kill them. Also, you can stun them and you can use them as platforms, but if you try to step on them, then you automatically die.
Yay.
Now, this one was me kind of bumbling around trying to remember how I did this one, because...
Oh, I you jump into the green orb and then you go down onto the other orb, right?
Nope. No. Like, you'd think you can do that, but no, you can't. And I kind of recognized that right away. It takes me a moment, but I do eventually remember what I need to do. Like, I think I tried anyways, and just completely missed the green orb. But then I see that down there, and I'm like, oh, right.
And I see the star thing up there, close by to it.
Oh, yeah. So, you kind of see what I have to do right there, at least.
Yep. You gotta go back down.
Which isn't hard. just deactivate that platform so you can fall through, grab the stars, and hit the up orb. Now I couldn't remember if I was supposed to go over there and get those stars first. I do indeed get those stars last. As far as this, hit this thing, and then I hit the green orb. Now, at this point I was still trying to remember if I was supposed to go get those other stars first. And I think I actually do try. Yep, I do. And then I just say screw it.
Suicide!
I must go, my friends need me. Oh yeah, just so you know, you will hear, like, sometimes you'll see little dialogue pieces here and there. Sometimes from Hina, sometimes from other random people. Those people are her friends, who are basically sitting right by Hina as she's sleeping and just sleeping away. And this game is literally just Hina sleeping, to them at least. The stairs are kind of staggered here, so just do your best to not fall through. Not a difficult portion. Just gotta pay attention to where the stars are and not make any stupid mistakes. Because trust me, this game will make you make stupid mistakes.
Even more so than what happened in Cineworks just now.
Not that badly. And hooray for references that he probably hasn't even posted yet.
Yep, actually I don't think that... Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Right. Those.
Yeah, the first one that we did.
Oh yeah. Chances are it'd be online by the time we get there.
Maybe. Well, anyways, point is, I remember how to do this level completely, so I go ahead and do it.
Sweet.
And that's where we call it quits for today. That puts me back at World 5, Stage 5. So, you know, try to keep these about 20 minutes, somewhere around there. You know, there's a world select thingy up there, but you have to do a little bit before you can actually get to them, so... For World 1, Stage 1 is completed, so... Hey, might as well call it quits for today.
Alright, so see you next time.